Well, I've been shopping again, as you can tell. 99-cent store this week. Oh my gosh, I got so many great buys, I couldn't believe it. You know it's fairy month, and not that I really needed to buy anything really. I could have easily kept looking for more things that I could find. But let's start with this cute little trailer that I found. Isn't it cute for going to the beach and camping? Oh my gosh, when I saw it, you know I had to have it. We had our cute little surfboard sticking out, our little flamingo here, and the welcome sign out, and the red and white little covers over the door in the window. Cute little palm tree right here. Oh my, you know I had to have it. Then, you're not going to believe what else I found. Let me see if I can get him in here. Let me see, I want you to be able to see him. And let's see. Look at them, aren't they cute? Two little gnomes, and they went to the beach. Oh my, I just love them. They were so cute. You know I had to buy them too. And it really wasn't too bad. Let's see if we can see a price on these gnomes. I have no idea what I paid for them. Probably about $1, maybe $1.50. The trailer, it did have a price. It was $5. It was $4.99. But I'm sure if I'd bought it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's, I would have easily spent maybe $10 for it. So I thought it was still a good price. These gnomes are probably about the quality of Dollar Tree gnomes. They might be a tiny bit bigger, and I'm sure they were at least $1.25 or $2 a piece, because they are a little nicer. As you can see, the painting on them is a little nicer and finished off a little nicer. And I will give them that. Their stuff is a little bit nicer than Dollar Tree. A lot of other little things that are from my fairy garden. But they're super cute, and I really enjoy them. But like the ones you get from Dollar Tree, they usually come in a set of 3, and they really are not very good quality. And they're $1.25. So even though I just got one a piece, that I probably spent $1.50, $2 for them. They are really a little bit bigger and a lot better quality, so they're worth the money. So that is one of my favorite things that I have bought, and we will make a fairy garden from that. Then what I got 2 of these, and these you can put some little, I'm going to put succulents in them. I'll just take some cuttings off, so you know I'm not going to be spending any money for plants because these areas are sort of small and I have plenty of succulents. And this was $2.99, and I have bought some similar over at Michael's, and I think I've spent, they might have been a little bit bigger at Michael's, but I'm sure I spent at least $10 to $15 for each one. So I think I got a good deal. They're pretty heavy and they feel like they're made really good. So I think it will do great. I have a little castle. I'm going to, let me see if I can put it where you can see it a little better. I have a little castle. I think hopefully it will fit here at the top, and then we'll put some succulents here, and then we'll put it in the garden. I was real happy when I saw these, and I almost didn't buy them because I didn't really have too much money with me. But guess what Grandma did? She looked in her purse, and I found an extra 20. So, like I said, well, this one's a little more. It's $3.99, but it is bigger, and I can use my castle with it. So I was very, very happy with all 3 of those. So that will be 3 new fairy gardens in Ocean Scene. And you know I have other ocean accessories, so don't worry. It will be fabulous. And then I have a lot of little tiny miniature stuff that I can put in this. And I know I have a lot of Dollar Tree little miniatures, and they're pretty small. And they'll fit perfect in here. And I have plenty of succulents to fill them. So I will not be spending any money on this except what I did for the container, because I will have the accessories all ready to go in them, and I also have some potting mix here, so we'll just use what I already have. Now these were 99 cents, so they would be cheaper than the Dollar Tree because their stuff is $1.25. And so I got 5 of them. So I got 2 pink, and I don't know what color that is. That's a green or what. But anyway, I got 2 of those, and I got 1 purple or lavender. So I got 5 altogether. I'm going to be doing some butterfly challenges next week. So that gives me some new butterflies that I can use. And I was real happy with them. And I can put them in my fairy garden too and take some pictures. Probably when I get done with my pictures with them, I'll probably put them in a box in the house. Because they're pretty nice. And if they go outside, they're going to get wrecked. Because they're real metal and they'll start rusting. So they definitely will be going in the house in a spring box or something. These items that I just bought from the 99-cent store for the fairy garden, they'll be staying out in the fairy garden. They're too big, they're too bulky, and you know, I didn't buy them for forever, ever. So however they hold up, they'll last anywhere from maybe 3 to 5 years. So that's still pretty good. They're made pretty good, they're pretty heavy, and they feel like pretty good quality. So I think they'll be fine out there. Now, these, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them. They're going into the fairy garden. More than likely, they will stay in the garden because I've bought in pieces like this before. I've bought in pieces like this before, and they've lasted all right in the garden. So these will probably just go in the garden and stay there. I'm trying to see. Let's show you how pretty they're going to look standing up. And I got a set of 3. So I'm real happy with them. What do you think? I have no complaints at all. So they will look great in the garden, and you know, it's fairy month. And they usually stick just fine, and they usually don't fall over or do anything. They usually just do fine. They'll be in a container or in the garden itself. We'll see where I put them. But like I said, I probably won't put them in the house either. So the only thing so far that we have here that's probably going in the house is probably these butterflies. Not because they were overly expensive, but because I like them. And I do a lot of butterfly challenges, and I do a lot of butterfly displays in my house. And I think they'll be great for spring, so I'll probably put them in a spring box. So next year in spring, I can pull them out. And then if I have them already pulled out, I can use them for summer like we're doing now. But I like them really well, and you could actually carefully bend these wings up a little bit and make them look more 3D. Even though only this purple one has been bended up, the rest of them all are laying really flat. But I saw them, and of course I was concerned how much because I bought 5 of them. But when she told me only $1, I said, you know, that's a good price. $1 isn't bad, and I'll just keep them in the house because really, I'm sure they will not hold up well outside because of being metal. They'll rust. So what do you think? So far, pretty good, wasn't it? But we're not done yet. Nope, we're not done yet. I got a new set of garden gloves, and these are the kind I like because they have the rubber right here, and they rinse off so good. And of course, you know, Grandma loves color, and purple and green are some of my favorite colors. So when I saw this, I don't know what they were either. I hate it when nobody has prices. I don't even know where my receipt is, but I'm sure it was, well, I paid $35 for everything, but you're going to see a lot more stuff. And some of the things, you know, were not pricey exactly, but they did cost some money. Like these containers here, they were sort of expensive. Okay, now my daughter had saw these and mentioned when the great grandkids come over to go. Let's see, when the great grandkids come over, they like to garden with me, and so I said, well, that's $2. And she said to me, Mom, $2 is not that much money. I said, yeah, but I don't have much money with me today. Well, when I found that $20 that I had in my purse, I went back and grabbed 3 of them because I had some money with me, not much, but I think I said I paid $30 or $35, I think $35 for all this. And like I said, it isn't too bad. Whoops. And I bought 3. I have 7 great grandkids, so I wasn't going to buy 7 of them because hopefully I'm not going to have more than 3 at a time at the house. If I do, they're going to have to use that magic word, share. So, so what do you think of them? They all have their little watering cans, and they have their little shovels, and they have their little rakes. So they can go and work in the garden. And we're going to be tearing up the front yard probably in the fall and making it into a bigger food garden out there in the front. Because things are getting so scary out here, I really think I need to get busy and do that. And then I saw these. I would not say these are the best quality, but these are placemats, and they were so pretty, and I thought they would go great. I love pink. So I bought a pair of them, and they were $1.99. So I wouldn't say these are a great bargain, because you can get placemats for $1.99 anywhere. And like I said, the quality is not overly good on them either. But, this is the big but, I liked them, so I bought them. And I do have a flamingo somewhere around this house. And I did see the flamingos here. And I said, you know, the flamingos I have are pretty nice. And I said, that would look really cute to do a little flamingo tablescape in pink. So, I was happy with that too. You know, sometimes you just buy stuff, probably isn't going to be used too much. Probably will use them 4 or 5 times, and then I'll probably sell them in a yard sale. Or, well, I shouldn't say it, because who knows, they may hold up better than they look. It's not like I'm going to be putting them outside and leaving them. So that was what I bought this week at 99-cent store. And usually I don't buy too much at the 99-cent store, because I don't really find too much I want to spend money on, because they're so expensive. But we were in Yucaipa, and this is where this was all bought. And Yucaipa's 99-cent store was a lot nicer than mine. So I guess if I want to see some nice things, I need to go to Yucaipa. So sometimes different Dollar Trees and 99-cent stores in different areas get better quality. So remember that. Don't ever think just because yours isn't very good. Always go check other ones out. You might be surprised. You might find a lot of things you like. But like I said, you know I can easily... I don't think I'm going to use these mushrooms here for any of what I have. But I have enough here to do 3 fairy gardens. And I think I did pretty good for the containers and what I paid for them. Because I do buy a lot of stuff like this, so I know how expensive it can be. And if you can get something at a reasonable price, you need to buy it while you can. And since it's fairy month, you know I stocked up. Well, I hope you enjoyed what I picked up this week for fairy month. I'm all excited. Now I'm ready to go back into my garden and start putting more fairy gardens together. You know, I'm a little behind. I got to have 30 done by the end of the month. So we are probably going to be trying to do maybe 2 or 3 a day until we get closer to the 30 mark. So there won't be a fairy garden video up today, but tomorrow I will try to have 1 or 2. I may even do all 3 of these tomorrow. Who knows? But anyway, there'll be at least 1 or 2 up tomorrow. We got to get caught up. We're behind. And I'm going to use these butterflies in the house and in the garden. So they'll be doing double duties, but they're not going to stay in the garden. So let me know what you think. Leave me a comment. What was your favorite thing I bought at the 99-cent store for fairy month?